Dear 8th standard students, welcome back to this video session of Maths Term 3. Now we are going to solve exercise 6.1. Here we discuss about the pie chart. Let us get into the session.
Look at this chapter 6, statistics. Here we discuss about the data. Data is a collection of facts or informations. For example, census in a village. It is a primary data, and birth date details got from the concern office, that is secondary data. Primary data and secondary data. A frequency distribution is the arrangement of the given data in the form of the table showing frequency with which each variables occurs. In the class intervals, upper limit and lower limit are included. Inclusive series, that is, and upper limit of one class is lower limit of the next one, that is exclusive. This one is the continuous and discontinuous series. And then a pie chart is a circular graph which shows the total value with its component. It is widely used by the business and the media people. Central angle of a component equal to value of the component divided by total value into 360 degree. Central angle of a component in percentage means percentage value of component divided by 100 into 360 degree. This is the formula we have to find out the central angle. Now let me see the exercise sums. Now exercise 6.1, first question is fill in the blanks. First one, data has already been collected by some other people is called. We seen in the introduction, the data has already been collected by some other people means that is secondary data. Secondary data. Next one, the upper limit of the class interval 25 to 35. Which one is the upper limit here? 35. So 35 is the answer. Next one, the range of the data 200, 15, 20, 103, 3, 196 is dash. What is range? Range equal to maximum value minus minimum value. So maximum value is 200 here and minimum value, that is 3. So what is the answer? 200 minus 3, 197. So that is the answer. Next one, if a class size is 10 and range is 80. Class size is 10 and range is 80. Then the number of classes are dash. We know that number of classes equal to range by class size. So that is 80 divided by 10, 8. So 8 is the answer. Next one, pie chart is a dash graph. Pie chart is a circular graph. That is the answer. Second one, say true or false. First one, inclusive series is a continuous series. We know that very well. Exclusive series only the continuous series, but they given inclusive series, so that is false statement. Next one, comparison of parts of a whole may be done by pie chart. Yes, true. Media and business people use pie chart. That is also true statement. Pie diagram is a circle broken down into component sectors. Yes, true. That is the answer. Third sum, represents the following data in ungrouped frequency table which gives the number of children in 25 families. They given the data. In 25 families, how many number of peoples they given? We have to draw the tabular column. Listen solution. First one, number of children. Next, tally marks, and then frequency. First one, listen, what is the minimum value here? 0, and the maximum value is 5. So 0 to 5 they given. Write down 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now count the number of zeros in this data. 1, 2, that's all. So tally marks 1, 2. So frequency is 2, and then 1, 1, and then here 1, and then here 1, next one here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, fifth one, and then 1. So 6 ones are there. Next to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also 4 here. Next one 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 fours, and then 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 5s are there. Count this one. 6 plus 4 10. 10 plus 6 16. 22. 24 only is there. Something is missing. 1 6 is there. So write down 6 here and 1. Now the total is 25. Now the total equal to 25. That is the answer. Fourth sum. Form a continuous frequency distribution table for the marks obtained by 30 students in a 10th standard public examination. They given the 30 students total in a 10th public examination. So listen, we have to form the continuous frequency distribution table. So first one, find out the maximum and minimum marks from that. So maximum mark equal to 455. Here 495 is the maximum mark, and then minimum mark 157. Now the range equal to maximum mark minus minimum mark. So 495 minus 157, we get 338. Take class size. Class size equal to 50. So the number of class intervals equal to range by class size, that is equal to 338 divided by 50 means we get 6.76, that is 7, that is equal to 7. Now form the tabular column. Now write down the here class interval, tally marks, and then frequency. Write down that class interval, first minimum is 157, so take 150 from 150 we have to write down the class interval 150 to 200 because class size is 50, so the difference is 50. Next one 200 to 250, then 250 to 300 we have to write in continuous, so 300 to 350. Next 350 to 400, 400 to 450, and then 450 to 500. Now count this one 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so that is equal to 7 class intervals we have to write now. Now first 150 to 199 we have to see here because 200 in the next step, so 150 to 199 how many students are there? 1 and then 2, so the frequency is 2. Next one 200 to what is that 249 we have to see here, so 200 from 200 we have to see 229 one, 215, 200, so frequency is 3. Like that we have to see the tally marks. Now 250 to 300 6 members is there. Listen, put 4 standing line, and for 5 we have to cross that, and then 1 6, so 6. Next 300 to 350 means 5 members. Now I put all the tally marks and the frequency. Now count down that total 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 5 16, 16 plus 7 23, 27 30, so total 30. They given also 30 students total marks, so that is the answer. Fifth question, a paint company asked a group of students about their favorite colors and made a pie chart of their findings. Use the information to answer the following questions. Listen, they given the pie chart, 30% pink, and 50 students, number of students they given, that is yellow color, and 15% of students like green, and 25% of students like blue color, and 20% of students like red color. From that we have to find out the total number of students. Listen, total percentage equal to 100. 100 percentage is the total percentage, right? 50 students like yellow color, so that means how many percentage of students like yellow color, that we find out means from that we have to find out number of students. So 50 students equal to total percentage 100 percentage minus the given percentage, that is 20 plus 30 plus 25 plus 15. So 100 percentage minus 90 percentage. 20 plus 30 50, 50 plus 25 75 plus 50 90. So 90 percentage. 100 minus 90, 10 percentage equal to 50 students. 10 percentage equal to 50 students means 100 percentage means how many students? So 10 percentage equal to 50. So total number of students equal to 50 divided by 10 into 100, that is equal to 500. So total number of students 500. From this we have to find out the answer. First one, what percentage of the students like red color? They ask percentage only. So how many percentage? 20 percentage like red color. That is the answer, 20 percentage. Next one, how many students like green color? That is 15 percentage of students. They ask how many students, number of students they ask. So number of students like green color means 15 divided by 100 into total number of students 500, get 75 students. 100 and 500 cancelled, 5 times 15 5s are 75 students. That is the answer. Next sum, what fractions of the students like blue? So blue color, how many percentage of students like blue means 25 percentage. How will you write in fraction means, that is 25 by 100. Simplify it means we get 1 by 4. That is the answer. Fourth question, how many students did not like red color? Percentage of students like red color, that is 20 percentage. So total number of percentages 100. From that we have to subtract that 20 percentage means 80 percentage. 100 minus 20 equal to 80 percentage did not like red color. They ask how many students. So number of students means 80 divided by 100 into 500. 100 and 500 get cancelled by 100th table, means we get 5 times. So 85 is a 400 students. That is the answer. Fifth sum, how many students like pink or blue? Answer 30% plus 25%. 30% like pink color and 25% like blue color. So totally 55%. So number of students like pink or blue means we get 55%, means 55 divided by 100 into 500, that is equal to 275 students. That is the answer. Sixth question, how many students were asked about their favorite colors? How many students they given? That is 500 students. So answer 500. That is the answer. Sixth sum, the survey gives the following information of food items preferred by the people. Draw a pie chart. They given the items and number of people. Vegetables like 160 people, meat 90, salad 80, fruits 50, sprouts 30, bread 40 people. So from that we have to find out the central angle and then draw the pie chart. Now listen, how many people, total number of people, equal to 160 plus 90, 250, 250 plus 80, 330, 380, 410, 450. So 450 people. And then what is the formula for central angle? Means central angle equal to value of the component divided by total value into 360. First item is vegetable. Number of people 160. Now central angle 160 by 450 into 360 means 128. Next one, meat, that is 90. So 90 divided by 450 into 360. How much? It is 72 degree. Next one, salad, 80. So 80 divided by 450 into 360 means we get 64 degree. And then fruits 50. So 50 divided by 450 into 360 means we get 40 degree. Next one, sprouts, that is 30. So 30 divided by 450 into 360 equal to 24 degree. Next one, bread, that is 40. So 40 divided by 450 into 360 means we get 32 degree. Now total, here 450 and here 360 degree. Now we have to draw the pie chart. Draw the circle, and from the center of the center point we have to draw a line first, and then take your protractor and measures. First one 128 degree, 90, 100, 110, 120. From that 8 points we have to draw the line. So that is 128 degree. Next one, from that measures how many degree? Next one 72 degree. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, here 70, and then take 2 points means we get 72 degree. That is 72 degree. Next one, from the line we have to measure next to 64 degree. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 here, and then 4 points. So 64 here. Draw the line. That is 64. Next one 40 degree. From the line, from this line we have to measure 40 degree. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 here. And draw the line. That is 40 degree. Next one 24 degree. From the line we have to measure 24 degree. 0, 10, 20, after that 4 point, that is 24. Draw the line, that is 24 degree. Next one 32, that is only balance, 32 degree. See this one, 32 degree. Now shade the different colors or different shades we have to put, means get the pie chart. Like this we have to shade that, and then write down which one is this. Red color, that is vegetables. and then 72% blue color, that is meat. Next one, brown color, 64%, which one? Salad. Next one, pink color, fruits. Next, green color, that is, what is that? Sprouts. Next one, bread. That is the pie chart. That is the answer. Seventh sum, income from various sources for Government of India from a rupee is given below. Draw a pie chart. Sources: corporation tax, income tax, customs, excise duties, service tax and others. And then income in pies. So total income equal to, add means we get 100. Now sources: corporation, income 19. So central angle 19 divided by 100 into 360 means we get 68.4 degree. Next one, income tax. That is 16. So 16 divided by 100 into 360 means we get 57.6 degree. Next one, customs, that is 9. 9 by 100 into 360, that is equal to 32.4 degree. Next one, excise duty. How much? 14. So 14 divided by 100 into 360 equal to 50.4 degree. Next one, service tax, that is 10. 10 by 100 into 360 means we get 36 degree. Next one, others. How much? That is 32. So 32 divided by 100 into 360 means we get 115.2 degree. Total here 100 and here 360 degree. Now draw the pie chart. Center angle. From the center point, draw any line, and then from the line we measure how much first? 68.4. 0, 10, 20 means here 60. 68.4 means here 9. 68.4. That is 68.4 degree. Next one, from the line we measure 57.6. 57.6. From the line we measure how much? 32.4. 32.4. And then 50.4. From the line we measure 50.4. 50.4. Next one, 36. Next one, 105. So from that we measure means it is 105.4. That is 115.2. 115.2. Now shade this one. Now write down that red color, that is corporation tax. Next one, income tax. Next one, customs, orange color. Next, blue, 50.4 degree, that is excise duty. Next one, service, and then others. That is the answer. Eighth sum, monthly expenditures of Pomeranz family is given below. Draw a suitable pie chart. They given the particulars and expenses. Food 50%, education 20%, rent 15%, transport 5%, and miscellaneous 10%. Listen. Total number of percentage means 100%, and then what is the formula for find out the central angle means they given in percentage, no? So central angle equal to percentage value of component divided by 100 into 360. Now find out that first one, food, how much? 50%. So 50 divided by 100 into 360 equal to 180 degree. Next one, education, that is 20%. 20 divided by 100 into 360, that is equal to 72%. 360. Next one, rent, 15%. 15 divided by 100 into 360, that is equal to 54%. Next one, transport, 5%. 5 divided by 100 into 360, that is equal to 18 percentage, and then miscellaneous 10 percentage. 10 divided by 100 into 360, that is equal to 36. Now the total, here 100 percentage and here 360 degree. Now we have to find out the pie chart. Draw the pie chart and find out the answer for the given question. Draw the pie chart. That is the center point. From that draw the line, and then first one 180 degree. 180 degree means that is here. That is a straight line now. And then 72 degree. From that we measure 72 degree. Next one, -54 degree. Next one 18 degree. Balance 36 degree. Now that is 180 degree which on foot. Green color 72 percentage, that is education. Next one 72 percentage education. 54 percentage, that is rent. Next 18 percentage transport. Next one miscellaneous. Listen the first question. Find the amount spent for education if Kumaran spends rupees 6,000 for rent. So rent percentage is how much? 15 percentage. 15 percentage equal to 6,000. From that 15 percentage equal to 6,000 means what is the total expenditures? So total expenditures equal to 6,000 divided by 15 into 100, that is equal to rupees 40,000. So rent amount, total expenditures equal to 40,000 means they ask, find the amount spent for education, they ask. So education equal to how much? 20%. That means amount equal to 20 divided by 100 into 40,000. From 40,000, 20% they spend for education. So that is rupees 8,000. That is the answer. Second question, what is the total salary of Kumaran? We find out that total expenditures, that is 40,000. That is the Kumaran salaries, rupees 40,000. Third question, how much did he spend more for food than education? He spent food how much? 50%. 50% means total salary is 40,000. 50% from that means that is 20. Amount spent for food, that is equal to rupees 20,000, and education 8,000. So amount spent more for food than education equal to 20,000 minus 8,000, that is rupees 12,000. That is the answer. Here the exercise 6.1 is over. So children, practice well. I'll see you again in next exercise. Thank you.